Hey, what's up, guy? I remember you from the other day. You use controllers? Looks like you're on PC. I do use controller, and I do play both console and PC, but I generally stay for shooters, PC. I'm sorry, generally speaking, I use console for shooters to avoid hard cheaters. And then other games like Path of Exile 2, League of Legends, I play those on MK. Think everything's working? Hey, Llama Bean, are you still in the chat? But yes, I am controller. I use a Wolverine Ultimate by Razer. They're a little bit bigger controllers. They're not wireless. I don't like wireless controllers. And they're a little bit wider and a little bit more metal. Like, those are the paddles. But I need a little bit of a bigger, heavier duty controller because I have big hands. That's the controller. I can just cover it. So. Well, we're gonna see that match ended. And if Llama Bean is here, I'm gonna say he wins. There we go. Congratulations, Llama Bean. Okay. Just make sure you join the Discord, Llama Bean. You get the Sparrow and the Trader. Join the Discord and let me know what your name is on Discord and I'll DM it to you. Okay, is your name is it Llama Bean there too? Oh, is it Duffy? Oh, it's Duffy from earlier where you said if I don't add you guys still get to watch you stream, which I appreciate. That was very nice of you. Okay. So I'm sending you the Sparrow and the Trader now. I just sent it to you. Just sent it to you in a DM. That way, no one else can take it. But welcome to the pod, and congrats again on winning. Hope you enjoy it. Yeah. Oh, that guy has racking. Okay. Okay, sounds good. I don't really want to get pushed. Are there multiple rackings? What's happening? Nice. I don't want to be there anymore. That's unfortunate. Might be playing with some friends here soon, so we'll see. For just a little while. Oh, nice. Fusion kill, sincerely. Kinda tried to go at him at a... Tried to be unpredictable, but, you know. That's what okay. That's what I've been doing. Been waiting for the glaive icon in the center since the buff. If you look at the thing, it spins, it rotates, and I think that means it's going to be a hit. So that's when I've been pulling the trigger. Why are there so many racking? Is it just try to counter the last word? Is that what we're doing? Yeah, I think that's the new thing to do for the glaives. Hit fire headshot. I hit, yep. Oh no, there's so many people to my left. They all must have just rotated that way or spawned recently. That's so funny. Yeah, I think I figured it out. I think they have like a lock-on feature now. Okay. I haven't missed one glaive shot yet since noticing that. Nice, nice, nice. Great plays. We'll pump super. There's like what? 2 people back here? Oh, nice conditional shot. He ignited me. That means he just barrel stuffed me at the right time. Hard to be mad at that. That's a hell of a shot. I hit him. Nice, let's go. Oh man, I wanted that to punch. Nice shots, nice shots. This is a lot of fun. I'm gonna do some scrims after this match. Nice. Oh, I thought the match was over. Come on. We got this. We got an end. Welcome to the TikTok live period. Okay. Time to join a Discord. Nothing much. What are you guys up to? All I heard was private matches, I didn't hear the other one. Only up to like Adept. Been a lot of last word RDMs that I'm just gonna, I'm waiting for the nerf. I think it's funny that they put it on Twitter under known issues. Under known issues, it was like they like tried to snuck it in there. They said, can inspect in the shader inspection, there's ornaments. Also, or mementos. Also, RDM is overtuned. That was like the third line of known issues. And I'm just like, I saw that. I was reading through this stuff because I was like, yeah, I did notice that about Memento, and then got to other things. I'm like, oh, well, at least they are aware that this is not cool. Hopefully it gets disabled by when Trials comes. Or fixed. I've actually figured out something with them and been doing pretty good with them. They have, so yeah, tracking's not necessarily the most fun on a projectile where it kind of fights, but there's on the reticle, when you're looking at someone, it actually rotates, like it moves, almost like a lock-on. If you wait for it to move and stop, I've been hitting crazy shots that I don't think make sense. Like this last match on stream, like I think I shot 16 glaive shots and missed 1. It's pretty fast because I'm doing it while glading, but as far as close range, yeah, I haven't really noticed anything that helps with that. It's like the last time they tried to buff the consistency. They like the long range kind of suffered, but the close range sucked. Or sorry, the long range was better, but the close range sucked. Yeah, it feels weird. It feels like I'm shooting a little Jotun every now and then. What really sucks is I'm actually getting the problem bows get is if like I try to hit a shot and try to hit it like through this like edge, if they strafe, it'll like actually curve into the wall. And I'm like, We were worried about, I mean, we were worried about them being broken, right? Like some people like maybe the buffs would be too much, but they're broken, but in a different way. They're just not working. I mean, yeah. I mean, that's what I I mean, it's pretty easy prediction. Doesn't take a big brain to do it. But I'm like, they'll either be broken or unusable. They're, yep. Yeah. It definitely feels counterintuitive to wait a half second before shooting. It's like it has an auto lock. It reminds me of actually old Halo rockets back in the day where you'd wait for like the red circle to appear, then you'd shoot the rocket and it would track. I'm just waiting for it to lock on. I'm still gonna use it, but oh yeah. I've been actually using it more for the movement, and there was actually a few matches where I was actually using my GL, so it's not great. This is creating just such a weird meta. It's like people don't want to use, it's either they're using the last word and they don't want to so you get like the aimbots, or you get people who want to be like morally superior and they're using like a Rat King. I'm telling you, I've ran into so many invis hunters using Rat King. It's either Rat King or last word. That's probably a tie between him and Stalin. Yeah, I can win a 1v3 much easier in that game though than Collision. Ooh. Man, what does that say about him? I had someone threatened to report me for not running RDMs. Yep. We loaded into the match. Yep. I killed one, traded with the other, so 2-1 clash. And the guy at 2-1 score on my team goes, he's like literally throwing, not running RDMs, and I said I can't run RDMs on Titan, and he said, yeah, I'm reporting you. And I was like, I can't tell if you're brain dead or trolling me. Either way, I guess GG's. I guess he wanted me to back out and rejoin on my hunter? I don't know. Like, I'm just not allowed to play Titan in comp. He's like, that's just a throw. I played it for a few matches just to, like, cause like I was like, man, this feels really strong to go against, but maybe I'm just fighting like people really good with Last Word. Then I ran it for 3 matches and I'm like, I'm awful with Last Word and I'm dropping 20-25 kills a match. So yeah, it's busted. Oh yeah. My highest kill game, they gave me Endless Veil, and I put 32 final blows on my 3rd match with it. I'm like, so this is fair. And 32 final blows with like it was like an 87% headshot like rating at the end of it, and I was like, man, I look like I'm cheating. Cause I am with this exotic. You're like yeah, Bungie's just like, he has a good gaming chair, don't worry about it. Some of the stuff, like, I understand, like, soft aim or, like, you know, wall hacks can be hard to detect, whatever. But, like, if somebody pops a super in 10 seconds, or, like, he has infinite heavy or infinite special, that there should be automatic red flags. They don't have to ban them right away, but it should remove them from the game right away and start and impend an investigation. That way they can't, you're not banning them, but they can't play the game, because there has been exploits in the past that allowed for infinite special that aren't hacks, right? So instead of like banning them, just remove them from the game, do an investigation, see if it's a bug, and it'd be pretty easy once they're like flagged to look at the game and be like, oh, well, he is floating the entire time like a god, so yeah, he's cheating. Oh, that'd be great. I think that if it's a cheater versus cheater like stream, I would watch that. I don't know if I'd participate, but it would be interesting to just see. Yeah. Imagine getting called like a trash hacker by another hacker. Did you buy those and you didn't make them your own? Fucking trash. Why they even let you in this server? You're only a Zimmer. Get them out of here. Ah man, I was hoping you were gonna list everything in the game. Yeah, almost anyone who uses the bow too. It's crazy. Yeah. Yes, I've seen that. Yeah, I saw one. Yeah, it was. I saw one where he put a barricade on Endless Fail, and it went across from B flag. So there's a two like back areas people like to play at and shoot. It went from one side to the other and up to the skybox. And I was like, huh, that's not a wall. That's like a fortress. You just made a castle. I got to go inspect it for real. I've also seen the one where they make themselves real tiny when I played PC. Like I loaded in and my teammate was like literally. I was like, where's my third teammate? And I looked down and he's just like maybe 6 inches tall, flying around. And I'm like, wow, he's a wasp. This is great. And I've also had like beef where I had, because I have my whispers on, I had the enemy hacker. He came in, wiped us all, right, and said, "Someone on your team is hacking too, and he's awful. If you keep spawning him, we'll let you cap the point." So I said I didn't even respond, but my blueberry wanted the win, so I just would cap the zone, and my blueberry would just farm our hacker, so the enemy hacker could kill him over and over and over. And I was just like, I just want to play the game. Oh, I agree. Yeah, that. That's a different speed run. Ah, I'm out. I said I'm out. No, I mean, I feel like a lot of them like to get caught. If we're being honest, that's why they leave behind like, this is my signature, this is my insignia. Like, why would they do that if they didn't want to be like caught? Yeah, true. What a cope answer. Because because heck yeah. I have a friend that had 8,000 kills on it already, and he hates the change for some reason. Gotcha. I've never used it, but he mains it. He's like, I love this thing, and now it's like, okay, that makes sense.
Control.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, then they did the opposite with Radiant Dance Machines. I know a lot of speedrunners that like the extra dodges for reloading. So they're not super stoked about using Last Word for boss DPS. Oh boy, my Last Word's better for Rolk. I like it a lot, yeah. I want to get actual rolls on it though. Although the roll that it comes with is good. The thing I want isn't going to be what most people want, but I actually want the offhand strike. I have several clips of me doing very well with just hip fire only on Battler, and I just imagine if I had offhand, I think it would be even better. And just how sticky it is. So. Because I just get the normal kill and then just have fun up close. Like that's the big part of that archetype for me. Is just the fact that I can use the pulse up close at least better than most pulses. And plus, I usually run Lion Rampants for my long range setup, so it's just like a perfect weapon. So I can use it from the air well too. And on Controller Titan, we don't usually have a lot of in-air play except for Lion Rampants. At least not as good as the other classes. So I kind of lean into the playstyle. And the GLAIVE tech I do is also faster on Lion Rampant since it increases the amount of jumps and speed of the jumps. It's the only thing that makes it faster. Another benefit yeah. That'd be fun. Capri's horn. Why can't it do what it did in PvP and do what it does in PvE? The world will never know. Great. Oh yeah, I mean, I wouldn't main the Battler archetype if I could have the magnetism, because that would be so fun to use the bow from the air. I've seen Smile do it, but it's just not nearly as good on Controller. I mean, that's kind of what I did, is I took like, because I saw him play a long time ago, and then I was like, how can I replicate that on Controller, and started running into Battler and all that type of stuff. Obviously it's not with bow, but it's a similar enough playstyle. Another benefit of the Stasis Battler is, since it is Stasis, 3 primary kills makes me a Diamond Lance for my Behemoth. So that's I'm very excited to farm it. I forgot the first season you can't farm on all characters, so like I thought it was bugged, and I did like 6 like comp matches on each character. I was like, where's my other drops? Yeah, which I think is lame. Yeah, true, but I wish I could just farm it in general, you know? Like every like 3rd win or something had a chance to drop one. I think this is the same week, right? Yeah. I recovered my phone, so I got back my account. Let's go! Check it out. Yeah, I've noticed that too. Another thing I'm disappointed with Glaives is they still haven't fixed the ammo bug that Rake Angle has. Like, what are we doing? No, it is the only glaive on a primary kill special brick that only gives you one shot back. Every other glaive gives you two, including the same archetype, and it's not chill clip specific. I've tested it with rake angles without chill clip, and it still only drops one. So it's just bugged. I think it's because it's a top slot glaive, and because they individually tuned every other glaive, they probably had it for energy slot. I think because it's a top slot. So I actually think the new strand one that comes out will have the same issue. Although it will have a fun interaction with Disruption Break. I'm also predicting that it's going to work with energy weapons for the first day or so. They're going to have to disable it. I think they're going to shit the bed, having their first Disruption Break in that slot. The Strand Glaive next act is actually going to have Disruption Break. So that's in the top slot. So I think that it's going to work for energy weapons for like a day, because it's supposed to only buff kinetic damage. I think they're going to absolutely shoot the bed. Well, the melee itself. The melee part of Glaive is considered kinetic. So it'll be the only adaptive that should be able to shoot melee, like an aggressive. I think that's the main reason for it, because that's how it works in PvE. You can just Disruption Break adds and then just, you know, beat the hell out of them with the melee. Not adds, but majors. And Vex is so good in PvE right now. That's what I was using for the dungeon yesterday, Vex Caliber. It got like 4 different buffs, including 1 to how it works. So you can get Grave Robber on it, so it reloads the ammo on melee kill. But it also now, specifically to Vex Caliber, if you have an overshield while you get a melee kill, it also refunds it gives you full glaive energy. So you have infinite glaive energy and infinite ammo for just using, yeah. And then with all the other buffs that happen to glaives, it's very good in PvE. And it also does the most damage, because it actually does more damage than an aggressive. But the reason why you don't see it in PvP is because it shoots like a spread, like a shotgun, so it's very inconsistent there. But in PvE, you shoot once on it, like the lens keepers. I can shoot them 2 or 3 times, and just I think it's like 2 melee combos after that, and then they're dead. Yeah. Gotcha. Yeah, because it can do up to like 160 damage, which is more. Yeah, which is great. But maybe it'll feel better when they mess with like the projectiles tracking. But right now you're either hitting full damage or you're hitting like 2 pellets, 3 pellets. You're like doing less than half of like a normal like aggressive shot. But it's very good with melee builds like feedback fence or Karnstein armlets. It's kind of like you treat it like a shotgun instead of like almost like a pseudo fusion. Yeah. I think it's good. I think it's good for that. For me, since I'm usually pairing my SMG with it, I actually want it to have as much range or more range than my SMG. So which makes sense because you usually main a bow, right? So you have a lot more effective range than I do. But I was running it today because it's actually a pretty good way to counter the last word. So I'm not trying to shoot the last word. I just wait till I get just a little bit of overshield, right? And that's enough so they can't 3-tap me, and then I Cryoclasm slide, so they're gonna miss the first couple shots anyways. Yes. Yes, and a 1v1 is very good, but I have not, in 6s anyways, I have not encountered just one last word at a time. It's usually been 2 or 3 last wording me the last couple days. In that scenario, you kind of just die, whether you have full glaive shield or not.
I know you can fight, but can you hold territory?
I didn't realize it was DPS, and I didn't realize I was the boss, is what I'm feeling like when I slide out. There's like 3 or 4 of them. I've heard that it's decent, yeah. If you have a long damage phase is what I've heard is the caveat. I could join you guys the next match. I'm done with RDNs. Unless you guys are all running them too, then I'll just sit in orbit. Yeah, you're staying out of the range. Yeah, I'm going in the range, so that's also another reason why it's particularly more annoying for me, because like it's in my engagement range. I like the Lodestar. Really? That's actually my main loadout right now to like get the Stasis Battler that I want. I'm running it with Lion Ramparts for the floating and with the full Stormtrooper armor set, so it's like I'm using a laser gun. I think it's so fun. That's true, true. Yeah, unfortunately, I agree. Most of the time, the console people I see using it are using the ADS version. Like, they're trying to, like, use the pulse, and then I'm just, like, hip-firing them to death. I'm like, no, the ADS is bad, hip-fire. You're falling for the trap. But yeah, I'll join you guys next match. Are you guys just doing Rumble? Nice. Forever? Next. Next guy's video, it's gonna be him using Iggy and Chaperone. Oh yeah, I like the finals. It's a fun game. If I'm being honest, I kind of throw because I'm not the biggest. So if I'm like actually trying, I'll use like a gun and actually do very well. But if I'm wanting to just have fun, I just think it's so fun to just run through the buildings and break them as a heavy. Like it's, yeah, I just think it's so fun. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, I've been playing like a madman doing that too. That's so fun. Oh yeah. Nice. That's cool that they're doing that. That's nice. I've been kind of addicted lately to Marvel Rivals. My wife and I, we met playing Overwatch, so like hero shooters have always had like a special place. I've only been playing it for like a week, and we're already about to hit Diamond. I'm a Vanguard main. In Overwatch, I hit top 500 as a tank main, so that's kind of why I'm already Diamond in like a week. I'll probably... my favorite to play is Captain America. I think one of the or Thor. I like being in the backline harassing you. There's nothing more fun to me than being Thor and just kidnapping your tank and just bring him to my team and just keep bonking him back and just don't let him play the game. You guys don't have a tank anymore. I kidnapped him. Good luck. Ryan. I liked Ryan a lot. I also like Wrecking Ball. He has a lot of like nice movement techs and good harassing in the back. I like harassing the back line. I like making it so the healers aren't allowed to do their job. You win games that way. They hate you. It's a win-win. Oh yeah, I love the hamster. I have the skin where when I get a highlight, he has nipple rings and it bounces. Best. There's a skin on hamster where he has nipple rings, and when you get a highlight, if you choose the highlight like laugh, he laughs and holds his chest and the nipple rings bounce. It's disturbing, but I think it's hilarious that the whole lobby has to watch it. The whole lobby is just like watching the like because they're already pissed off the whole time going, get the hamster, he's all right, blah blah blah, and then they have to watch the nipple rings at the end. But my favorite skin is actually like there's an 8-ball one, but Groot's good too. But Groot, he gets banned a lot as soon as you get in higher ranks.